the biggest thing that we have to offer, you know, the music is great, and it's why I got in it, but it's that sense of community, that every kid has a place in this room. You know, we have 150 chairs sitting here, close to 160, and a kid belongs in every one of them. And there's that sense of community, and every kid has their own quirks and their own personality, but they have a home here. And so I think that that's really special. And I think that this is an activity, not many activities where kids truly feel they have a home. You know, we have kids who struggle extremely hard in school and have their own issues, but are sitting next to a valedictorian, or are sitting next to the homecoming queen, or sitting next to, you know, all these different kids are together, and they get along and working towards a common goal, and I love that aspect of this job.
There's something special about being a band member, and it is defined many ways. First of all, it's a lot of fun, especially for students who stick around for the high school band experience. Case in point, band camp.
A liar! Your pillow! Yeah! Your luggage! Check. And load it up!
I just like getting away, any type of vacation I can get, and I enjoy practicing even if it's hot or whatever, but I just like it, and I don't know, it shows the hard work that we put in.
The marching band spends about a week at a campground where they work hard with their directors, former Bulldog marchers who serve as special assistants, and plenty of parent chaperones who seem to have an endless supply of water and popsicles. But that's not all.
Half of what we do at band camp is the social. Kids think they're going to come to band camp and it's going to be, 12, 15, 16 hours of just marching and playing. And we do a lot of marching and playing, but we give the kids free time and social time, and then we have mandatory social activities at band camp. And so we'll have a dance, and everybody goes to the dance. You don't have to dance, but you have to be there. No one stays behind. Or we'll have we used to have a movie night. We changed that, and we'll do Minute to Win It. And so we're getting the sections together and kids involved. And you don't have to participate if you don't want to, but you have to be there. And most of the kids do participate. Kids that don't want to dance, we'll give them another room that they can play cards or talk or just socialize. But it's so important for them to come together as a group.
Every year they take time out for Band Olympics. Will your class be able to beat the seniors? It might involve a lot of skill, like in this contest. And everybody anticipates what the camp might look like the morning after, senior prank night.
I don't really know what our big thing was that we did. I guess it would be having the caution tape and hanging the pony on the bottom of their Mr. Reamer and Mrs. Lewis's cabin.
The ducks in the lake and everything, that was totally awesome. They were just all in there, and the shaving cream worked out real good. Even though it was supposed to rain, it didn't. So
I still would have liked to have done more than we did, but it turned out pretty good for what I thought it was going to be.
I think with what we had planned and what we had said we would do, we went through with all of it. It all went well. I think for what we had set for our goals, overall it went very nicely. It went smooth.
They say when you take it off a lot, it loses half its value. That's right.
I actually really just enjoy playing the instrument itself, and I enjoy the friendships that I've made. A lot of my close friends are in band, and that's one of the pluses, is that you make really good friends in band.
I think the best thing that band has done for me is brought me to people. Just meeting new people, gaining those relationships with people. I met my two best friends in here. Without band, I wouldn't have met them.
I don't know, I just love it. I like making the music, I like hearing the music, I like the people, you know, I love band.
I figured coming in the band nothing would really change for me, but after I gained like a ton of new friends, and that was probably the biggest change, as my social aspect of my life really improved.
I learned how to interact with people better, like how to talk to people, and I don't know, just to have fun even when something's not exactly fun.
The thing about this is that band it's not just about learning music, not the music at all, actually. The music is the conduit that brings us, it's a glue that brings us all together. But I think of band as forming, I don't know, I mean, I get a little esoteric here, over the top. My metaphors are big. You know, it's for forming a society where kids learn how to interact with each other and become better human beings, because we're about learning how to work together, learning how to spot the things that someone else is good at, the value in another person, and then accepting that value and respecting it, loving it. And then once you start to do that, kids really start working together. They form that bond that they won't let each other down. And you can think of a sports team doing the same thing, and I think that's important, you know, those team elements. But because our kids are together for such a long time, doing something that's creative, you know, that we're not out to beat, we're out to create together. It's a wonderful and completely unique relationship.
And it's that careful balance of work and play that allows these young musicians to wow a Friday night crowd, but also gives them a chance to be a part of something much bigger than the band. Let's face it, biology class and Spanish 3 aren't usually the reasons the typical high schooler shows up for school. It's all the other stuff. It's being a part of something. For example, you're a part of your school and community when you not only attend a football game, but become an integral part of the evening. Think it might be kind of scary to start high school? Well, think about this. Band practice starts about a month before the first day of school, and it otherwise truly enhances your years at Green High School.
Yeah, because you go into the school year already knowing 100-something people, and so you're always going to see someone in the halls that you know.
Sometimes, I guess, I'll be I can't come to someone's house or something because I have to be at band, and they'll be like, ooh, that stinks. But I mean, no one's been like, oh, you're so weird for being in band. I mean, everyone's cool with me still.
I don't think, they don't make fun of us, but I don't think they really pay a whole lot of attention. But when we play a song they know, sometimes you can hear them singing, or they're enjoying the song, so.
But of course I'm gonna miss it. I love band. I look forward to it every day. I'm just oh, school's over, time for band. Or on Friday nights, you never have a boring Friday night. Never. Friday nights are always fun.
Other than improving your ability to play a musical instrument and making a lot of friends, there's a strong relationship between continued exposure to music and future success. For example, according to the National Association for Music Education, college graduates and people with household incomes of at least $75,000 are more likely to have had a musical background. The learning and habits associated with music education are also related to becoming a better team player and problem solver, as well as someone who manages their career more successfully. These results are more prominent among those who graduate college and those who have higher incomes.
It's fun, and you make lots of friends, and you learn a lot of stuff about yourself that you would never learn if you did a sport. Because I play softball, and I've learned lessons from band that I've never learned from softball, so stick with it.
Well, some students might think they have to make a choice between being in band or playing a sport. Who says? Some students juggle football or cheerleading with marching. Others opt out of marching band but still play their instrument the other 3/4 of the school year. Meet Eddie Giannini. He didn't march so he could concentrate on cross country and still earned first chair trombone when it was time to play inside.
I'd say don't be scared to stay in band, because if you don't think you have time, you don't necessarily have to march, and they'll work with you.
In fact, Giannini is not alone. At Green High School, recent statistics show that there are a number of band students who are also involved in either fall or spring sports, not to mention numerous other school activities. The data also suggests that kids in bands seem to outshine the overall student population in terms of grades. In band, you're surrounded by some pretty special people, and a pretty diverse crowd at that. You see, with band, you're in. You're in with other students who accept you just the way you are. You don't have to try out, you're already on the team, and we don't have a bench, so your hard work is always showcased. You're involved in an organization that is widely recognized as one that consistently earns high marks at contests, performs at Disney World every 3 years, and did we mention it's a group that always seems to have a blast? That much should be obvious. If students or parents have any questions about band at any grade level, please take a few minutes, talk to your band director.